Yo. Hi. Hard breathing through kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, boa baby. It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this one fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Abri, I'm a bigger man. Careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get ready, big man tea. My people crazy, you better like it, yo. Yeah, Central Africa. Yeah, and Kenya on this madness.
Ati spola pale wesi mi roga mama sita mi ufanya madem mwenye wanabaki kujishika iwe dancehall ama hip hop buda mina wakilisha tunabo tuko party tunaban hii weekend tukendi yo hashtag check it tunaban press it to the what cha madem pako hapa wanadai tu vijiti wanjiti kwa kiti waresh pako fiti weekend tunaban adiche wanja for the G top on the panty
Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuja, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man.
Yo, what up? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing, man? Hey, we're here on, I really don't even know what day it is. Summertime is so hard. I think it's a Thursday. I'm gonna go with Thursday. All right, hope you guys are okay. Heard Kieran's sick today. Kieran, I'm sorry that you're sick. Please feel better. Don't spread it to your family members. All right, keep your hand over your mouth and like cough into your pillow or something like that. I think those are the rules. I'm not really sure what the rules are because I don't get sick. I don't know why I don't get sick. I'm lucky like that. A very fortunate human being. But I also like never leave the house either. So, you know, it goes with the territory. Watch up. All right. Hey, Connor Rush, how you doing, man? Hey, so I was going over a few things, and I was like, let me make the show like this. Let me make the show like that. So I have a whole bunch of things planned for us today, but let me get that all refreshed so I can talk about it. All right. First things first is the daily challenge. Let's start off right away with the daily challenge. Today's challenge. We talked about the first graders one. You guys are doing the two-ball dribbling thing. The second graders, I always get sick. Yeah, because you're sickly, man. Live in a bubble or something like that. All right. Second grade, you guys are on day 17 of the homework assignment. Third grade, day 17 of our 4-week trick shot and skill shot challenge. Fourth graders, we're on the fourth grade one today. Fourth graders, you are on day 17 of the homework assignment. For 30, 60, or 90 seconds, practice the scissor wrap dribble by dribbling the ball around your waist, then through your legs at the same time. It's a weird dribble, and your movie of the month is The Natural. I forgot to mention the third grade movie of the month, which was The Karate Kid. But the fourth grade movie of the month is The Natural. I starred in Robert Redford. It's a great, great, great movie. One of my favorites of all time. It's awesome. So watch that movie if you're a fourth grader. Or if you're an upcoming fourth grader, going into the fourth grade. They like to say rising fourth graders. All right, next up, tryouts. Tryouts. Make that bigger. All right, tryouts. So I have a plan now, okay? And my plan is going to center around tryouts. What I want to do is I want 12 players per grade, starting in kindergarten, then first, second, third, fourth, all the way up to 11th grade. Not 12th graders because we won't be going out that far. All right, and what they're going to be trying out for is all the fixins. All right, I'm going to say like you get flights, you get like hotels, you get like free basketball, you get everything, and the trial's going to cost just $5 so we can make sure that they're serious. And it's going to be sometime in August, like late August. All right, and I'm just going to try out 20 kids per grade. That's all that's allotted to be in there. And we're going to have 20 kids per grade for Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, and Denver. All right, so that's a lot of kids, and I want to do it over the course of like maybe a week or maybe just 2 days if we can go from place to place all in one Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, it's going to be all of our measurement stuff like our combine. So we're going to I'm trying to get a group of me and 3 other people to go around Colorado and just do this for 2 straight days, or 1 day really for the combine. But then for the second day, it'll be just playing. So the Saturday will be the combine, and then on Sunday it'll be playing. And by playing, we'll also include some like ball handling stuff, some stuff with like moves, and we're gonna just judge them. I like run them through the ringer, have them like sprint, everything like that. And what I'm gonna try to do is just say like to 12 of the 20 people that you've made it, and you're now in, and you may now start to come to workouts all year long. And I'm going to set up workouts for them in their location. And it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hopefully our program will grow exponentially. And then those kids aren't guaranteed anything but free workouts for a year. And our goal is to work them out and to work you guys out for next year. All right, so not August 2022. We will start then. But by August 2023, hopefully, we've helped you guys so much that no one in Colorado can compete against you, because we're going to be collecting more players. So many more players to do this like week-long trial thing that we're going to have in August 2023. And that's when we'll start our league, by September. All right, so that's the long-term goal. And during this time, you'll have what you don't have right now. So for Connor, he'll have competition. Right now, he has no competition. Even the guys like kind of on his level don't show up. No one is competing as hard as Connor, who's as old as he is, so he doesn't compete as hard. And that's what makes guys like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant just special, because no one's like them. Like at any level, it's hard to be like them. There's guys like that at every level, but like I don't know, like take Kiernan. Kiernan's like that. All right, Kiernan's the best player in our program at that level, and he still outworks everyone. But he's not better than like the older kids, so you really can't say that. LeBron James is like has been like the best for a long time, and he still was the hardest worker. That's crazy. Steph Curry, the best for so long, and still the hardest worker. That's hard to do. So we know that you guys are like more so like regular. You're not special. It's okay. You can change. You can turn yourself into special, but for right now, you're not special. All right, and you're gonna need some better players around you. So this is my trick to make that happen, and I'm gonna go out of my way to make it happen just for you guys. So hopefully, you guys appreciate my efforts, and you guys helping my efforts to get some people to try out. But I'm gonna go above and beyond. Now, if you were just like all in, we wouldn't even have to do this. It would be so easy. We would just go. It'll be easy, but that's not how it is. So we have to slow things down. All right, and we might just switch it off to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday program, and then I'm thinking open gyms could be on Tuesday for those that sign up for like our bigger program, right? Not just the $300 for the year, but for our bigger program, and then Thursdays will eventually be for shooting. And then we'll also offer like weekly games for those that are signed up for a bigger program as opposed to just monthly games. So that will be the difference between the different tiers. And we may or may not keep the morning boot camps. If those don't start popping off bigger, we might halt those too. So we might just take like this big, huge rest for a year just to help you guys out so we can concentrate all our power on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we can make those as big as possible, so we can get as many people as possible. So that's my plan for tryouts. I'll speak to you guys in person about it to see what you guys think. You guys definitely have a word in this. So let me know what you think. Let me know what will work, what won't work, what you need. Because again, this whole thing is for you guys. I'm not doing it for all those other players. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it because you seem to be able to not do it without them. So I'm going to need some extra players in there. So let's go ahead and do it big. You know, I'm down with being big. Let's just do it. Anyway, who else do we have here? We got Gavin Witt. What's up? You're at the rec center now. We'll post later tonight. Nice. Austin Masseth. I see you, homie. All right, Noah Masseth. What up, what up, what up? And we got Finn Kaufman back in town. What's up, Finn Kaufman? All right, let's move on. Past tryouts. What do we have here? We got games this Saturday. The schedule should be out by tonight. If it's not out now, let me just check real quick. Is the schedule out right now? Jamball.com. Clicking on it. Is the schedule out? Brackets and schedules available Thursday evening, June 16th. That's what it says. All right. Tournament schedule. Nope. Memorial Day. Nope. It's not Memorial Day. So I do not see it out right now. And I do not believe it's out right now. All right. But again, they might say, it's been out. Can't you see it? That's how they talk. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's not out right now. See, spring standings and results, tournaments and results. Clicking it. I mean, it doesn't seem. I mean, like, let me click on one of these real quick. Boys varsity. Was this the past tournament? Yeah, this was the past tournament. So, no, it is not out yet, but it should be up by tonight on jamball.com. All right, do I have a say? You totally have a say, Finn Kaufman. Let me know what you think. All right. Let's see what else we got. So again, games will be out soon. I'll let you guys know. Make sure you guys are signed up. All right. Then we have our monthly challenge, which is again the scissor rap dribble. I haven't seen anyone post that stuff. Post it, dude. This is a fun one. All right. If you can do that crap in a game, that'd be amazing. In and out to like behind your back, between your legs. I've seen maybe 3 people do it ever, and that was like Chris Paul, Rafer Alston. And I just say 3 people because I just guess. So I can't even think of a third person. So I've seen 2 people do that ever in a game. Do it in a game. All right. No, I'm sorry. Do it in practice first. First you practice it and then you do it in a game. All right. Anyway, next up we got, oh yeah. Speaking of you guys not being great yet, it's up to you. You have to see this. The people who talk, they just talk. They don't know. Only you know. Like, literally, like this guy right here, his name is Reggie Miller. Okay, he was in the 1987 draft, and the Indiana Pacers were thinking of drafting him, but they had so much pressure to draft this guy named Steve Alford. Is that his name? Alford, something like that. All right. Well, because that guy not only played for Indiana University, he also won a national championship. So imagine the pressure that Indiana was under, and they were like, he's not going to be a good pro. That's what they said. And they were like, we should pick this guy. The professionals knew to pick this guy. They actually wanted Kevin Johnson, but he went early at 7. And when it came to 11, they were like, should we make the unpopular pick? The fans and like the random people, all the randoms, all the randos, they always think that they know what they're talking about. Like, I was talking to some dad the other day who was like, yeah, I'm teaching my daughter to shoot like this. And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, hey, I know I wasn't like a pro like you, but I know basketball. And I was like, okay. I didn't really care. I was just like, cool. All right, but really I was thinking like, he just looked at like a professional painter and was like, I know how to paint my house, and like just did a horrible job. All right, like it was so weird, but I didn't want to offend the guy. Like people think that they know, they don't know. Like you don't know how to become a doctor until you've studied becoming a doctor. You don't know basketball until you've gone through all the groove stuff. So like, but even those people sometimes wrong. Really, the only people that know how hard you're gonna work are these guys. The actual guys. This guy. He could have came in and just chilled. They don't know how he's going to react to the NBA to getting money. He didn't have money before. He didn't know it. His parents didn't know it. I mean, like, but his heart, in his heart, he knew it. No one can tell you how many days a week you're going to work. No one can tell you how many days a week you're going to come to the boot camps, how many times you're going to skip practice, come to practice. No one can tell you. Your parents don't even know. You know, and you barely know. And what wound up happening was the year before he got drafted, they drafted a guy named Chuck Person. And Chuck Person is known as the Rifleman, all right, because he could shoot like a shot, not because he carried a rifle. All right, he got booed off the stage when the Indiana drafted him, and then right after that he got Rookie of the Year. That's how stupid fans are. Then the very next year they draft Reggie Miller. They booed him too, because they wanted Steve Alford or whatever his name was, and then. Of course, Reggie ends up being like one of the greatest players of all time. People are morons, but it's not always their fault. They are just guessing. Literally, you can't tell what a person's going to do because you can't see the future. So you could see Shaq, I suppose, but Shaq could have like coasted even more if you wanted to. It's never a guarantee either way. So say that about yourself. It's not a guarantee. People don't know you. People don't know who you are, what you're capable of. You can do it. But you have to believe it, and then you have to go do it. Boban does it and hustle. Exactly. Don't get rid of morning boot camps. Just only play the people who come to them. Maybe. Unless you are Larry Bird, High Point or Jokic. See, I guess I'm not in the group that works hard. Whatever, I'll keep going anyways. Been proving people wrong all the time. Well, I haven't seen Noah Masseth all week long. I don't know where he's been. I don't know if people quit. People quit all the time. Maybe now it's Noah's time. I don't know. All we've been having is practice and workouts without Noah Masseth. That's all that I see. All right. So let me know if you're willing to work hard or if summer is just a little too much. Because summertime, man, summertime is a fun time. All right. It's time to go to like water parks and stuff. It's not time to work out at basketball. The only losers that work out at basketball are those people that end up making the NBA. Those are weirdos. Don't worry about them. Next thing we got. Our 5 perfect weeks. How's that going? Has that been so much for you guys that you guys can't come to the workouts? Because that's not the goal. It's easy to do. It's fairly easy to do this if you just quit everything else. All right? The goal is to make this your extra. This is your extra stuff. All right, but how's it going? Let's check real quick. Check our homework section. We got week 2, day 5. Week 2, day 5. Week 2, day 5. I like it. That's how you post it. Copy off each other. So just don't put divine drill. Type in week 2, day 5, and then we get to know it's the divine drill. 5 perfect weeks. Great job. Great job. Great job, everybody. I see you. 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 Keep it up. And again, I would have much rather you guys work together, but that's even harder. That's remember, that's the second part of the challenge. I hope you guys do this. I can't imagine it. If you guys complete the entire thing, that would be amazing. But even if you complete the entire thing, maybe one day in the future you can do you could do the real challenge. Don't forget that the real challenge is convincing 7 people to do this with you, 1 per day. That's the real challenge. All right. I mean, what you guys are doing is very hard. If you ever complete it, you're going to be that short. If you complete it, you're going to be that short. You're going to work your butt off to complete this thing, and then you're that short. Because the hardest part is to convince other people, to inspire others. All right. So you guys have each other right now, people wanting to do it. At least work together so then you can be like a little closer. Where you almost got 7 people, you got 4. All right, and again, it doesn't count if you guys are doing it separately. All right, so work together, and I assure you, I promise you, it'll be so much easier. Because one day you will hit the wall. One day the 3 miles is going to be too much, or the 4 miles, or the 5, whatever it may be, the jump rope. It's going to be way too much. But if you have those people next to you, it'll work. Which is why I always tell you guys to watch the movies, to come to practice, you have to keep inspiring yourself. You can't just think that you're like invincible. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to be perfect, okay? You can't do that. Those are the people that like try to quit smoking, and they're like, I can do it by myself. And then all of a sudden they start smoking again. They're like, I guess I couldn't. No, go to like a rehab center, dude. Get some friends involved. I don't know, like you can't try to do everything by yourself. Trust me, and don't end up like 2 weeks from now going, I should have trusted you. I know I'm right. Don't tell me I'm right after the fact. Anyway, great job with the homework so far. Keep going. Either way, see how far that you guys can go. I haven't stopped the 5 weeks yet. No, man. I see you. But you stopped coming to practice. Where you at, man? All right, show up, baby. Let's see what else do we have here. Anything else on my list to talk about today? Nope. So we're done with that stuff. Let's move on. We got let's go backwards. All right, let's go backwards. We got our picture of the day, and we have Steph Curry. Will he be playing in the final game of the season tonight, or will it be the second to last game of the season tonight? Finally, a pick of mine is looking pretty good. I'm going for the Warriors, but I gotta say this. They need to win tonight. I just don't think the Warriors have the better team overall. I do think that Jason Tatum is not a superstar. Like, not an ultra superstar. He's like top 20 in the league, but he's not a super duper, like, I don't know. I don't know. He's still so young. Maybe he'll have a chance to still make the Hall of Fame and stuff like that, but he's not acting like it. Jaylen Brown's their best player, but overall their team is so good. I don't trust them in a Game 7. And like, it's like one bad game from Steph maybe, right? It's like weird. They have to take him out now. And I think that the Warriors will do that. I think that the Warriors will win tonight. I think that it's all over. And I hope and pray that Steph has a great game. Because he deserves it, man. Like the Finals MVP, I want to see him win that. But will this be the Steph's best championship? By far. By far is the answer. Yes. This will be his best championship, man. Because like when they were first on their run, it was amazing. It was so fun to watch them. Then they got KD, and that sucked. But now they're like back to bare bones and still doing it at a higher age. That is awesome. And like no one thought that they could, and he still got. Oh my God! Like it would be by far the greatest championship if they win. But I think that they got to do it tonight, or else it might be done. That's just what I think. What do you guys think? Only one team has closed out Boston at home in the finals ever, and we know who that was. The Lakers. The Lakers. Magic Johnson hook shot, baby. Yes. It's tough to close out Boston at home, but that's because people believe the lore. Don't believe that crap, man. Boston, man, it's even in a new building. Shut up about the lore. Boston's whatever. Close them out. All right. Still posting more than Kiernan. I was just taking 2 days off. Okay. 2016 would have been the best, but they choked. Yeah. I don't think it counts as a choke when you're like trying to stop a freight train. I mean, like, LeBron kind of ran them over, which sucked. That was supposed to be like the best team of all time. But also, man, that's hard. Because I think that they tired themselves out that year. Like, because they went for the record and stuff. I don't know. You can't look at the past, but they had two things really working against them: a long season, and then they had LeBron James, and that's really, really tough. I don't care if he had like a lesson team or whatever. I don't know, 3-1 or whatever it was. That's crazy. Yeah. So this one will be his best one, even if they had won that one. Maybe that's what I'm saying. I don't know. All right, let's move on. We got high school workout. So this is stuff that we worked on in the past. All right, bank shots, 0, 1, 2, 4 touch. Middle, pick and roll, split to drive, heads, tails, chair dips, and knee jumps. Then we got our middle school stuff, the stuff that we work on tomorrow. Pick and roll, retreat to pass. We worked on retreat to beat last time. And then jump stop to corner option. This should be like our prototypical backdoor play. If someone jump stops, looks at you and the pass isn't there, just cut. And we have to learn how to cut and react a whole lot faster. Jab to 3-option jumpers, another one that we're doing. Shots to box out, Lana's moves, and the 1-on-1 post. And then the one that we're doing later on, so next week is the autonomous workouts coming up here soon. Retreat to explode drill, step-ups to shots, judge rank dribbling, baseline sweep to finger roll, pick and roll, layup to create. Again, ultimately, I want you guys working on this stuff too. All right, so I'm asking a lot of you guys, I know it, but you're asking a lot of yourselves, so let's go ahead and do this thing. Anyways, watch the story of the day, and then we'll get to our trivia question right after that. Don't judge yourself or others based on age and what you're capable of doing or achieving. Some of the greatest feats this world has ever seen have been the work of those once deemed too young or too old. Age is not a barrier. It's merely a limitation placed on the mind. Age is just a number, baby. All right, yes, it is true, man. Like, young people and old people alike can do stuff. It's not just for the middle of the road people like me, okay? It's the young people who think that like maybe they're not capable. They can do stuff in this world. Many have done stuff in this world. And then the old people who are like, I'm too old to make any more change. You can do stuff too. All right, age is just a number, and like literally, time is just a concept. We do have time until we expire, but we're not sure when we're gonna die, right? Some people die when they're 20. So that makes him like when he was 19, he was an old man, if you really think about it, right? Some people die when they're 120. So when he's 80 or 60, he's only lived half of his life. I mean, because you don't know, right? Time is just a construct. We just made up time just to organize our world. We don't understand time at all. That's why when people like leave the earth, they come back like younger or older or something like that, because time is like relative. It's like a really weird concept that we don't really understand too much. All right? But don't judge yourself by age. All right? Yes, your muscles do get weaker and things like that, but hey, I just saw a 60 or 73-year-old guy who was like really, really buff on Instagram. I mean, like, yo, you can do stuff like medicine's getting better. LeBron James, Vince Carter, all those guys, they're older but still doing a ton of stuff that young people do. I mean, again, age is just a number. Don't think that it's too late to start now because you're like 15 years old. We just got a kid yesterday, and he's 14, and he's basically like never worked out a day in his life. Black kid from Ohio. He's in the program now, but we're going to see how into it he gets. But like extremely raw, so raw. Kiernan beat this 14-year-old blindfolded, basically. Okay? And we're going to see where he is in a few months. I mean, maybe he'll take to it. Who knows, right? You guys can do stuff, whether you're young, whether you're old, just have confidence in yourself. All right. Yes. Karl Malone or R. Kelly, exactly. Precisely what I was thinking. God, age is just a number, baby. All right, moving on. Let's go with our trivia question of the day. All right, trivia screen, pull up. There you go. All right, so the trivia question today is, I kind of did forget it because I accidentally closed the screen, but. Oh, yeah, no, I remember. All right, let me type it in. All right, so, yes. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I believe, is the leading scorer in the history of the Bucks, which is pretty cool because he's still so young. All right, That's because the Bucks don't have a huge history, but they do have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as a part of their history, who has scored way more points than Giannis, except he scored it for multiple teams, right? So you guys get the concept? So with that said, all right, the Lakers have had so many like legends, all right? They've had Shaq, they've had who we just named, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They've had Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, James Worthy, Pau Gasol. They've had so many people. The question is, who is the Lakers' all-time leading scorer? All right, that's the question. Who is the Lakers' all-time leading scorer in the history of the Lakers? So only points scored for the Lakers count. So you can't count if they played like for the Miami Heat or if they played for the New York Knicks. Only when they scored for the Lakers. Who's the Lakers' all-time leading scorer? If you know this, put the answer in the comment section and you can win a point. Here's our leaders. We have Austin Matthews with 1 right there. Wilt Chamberlain's good guess, but no. We got Connor Rush with 4. Kiernan with 4. Finn Kaufman with 2. Let's see. Who answered that first? I got, it's not Kareem. We got Finn Kaufman with the answer first, and it is Kobe Bryant. Yes, it's Kobe Bryant, all-time leading scorer in Lakers history. He played 89 years with them. Derek Fisher, if you're just throwing stuff out there, but no, it is Kobe Bryant. Great job with the answer, and let me go ahead and book that as the answer, and we got my man Finn Kaufman back in the game with 3. All right, so that makes it 4-4-3 right now for him. Great job. All right, moving on to the last thing that we're gonna talk about, and that's our quote of the day. Quote of the day. Let's watch it, man. All right, quote of the day is: "Mountains won't move, but stones will." All right. We just had one like a few days ago that was the quote said, "Faith can move mountains," right? And if you think about it like figuratively, you understand it. You're like, oh yeah, if you have faith, you can do anything, right? But if you think about it like literally, you're like, well, that's impossible. Until you figure out that people actually have moved mountains, literally. They've dynamited through mountains to make tunnels, which is crazy. Like a human achievement, we've gone through a mountain. They have flattened mountains. Glaciers have gone through and just created valleys. If you look at your problems as big as a mountain, all you have to do is move one stone. You just pick up one rock, take it somewhere else, and you're on your way to moving that mountain. No matter how big your goals are, you can do it if you go one by one, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, and second by second. Mountains won't move. You can't make the NBA. You can't do it. It's impossible. You're right. But you know what you can do? You can put forth an NBA effort today. You can put forth an NBA effort every minute of practice. And if you string together enough of those, it equals a mountain. And there you go. All right. When is practice? Practice same time as last time. I don't know. Anytime between 6 and 8. Let's just show up and figure it out. We still don't have our practice times. They are being really, really funny with the gym. So yes, I'll see you guys there. Anytime between 6 and 8. Just show up to practice. I'll be there at 6. All right. And Kiernan and Declan will not be there because Kiernan is sick. And I will see you guys then. And, oh yeah. Also, shout out to my boy. Shout out to my guy. Aiden beat me at chess today. I want to play you in real life though, Aiden. I want to play you in real life. Because all that pausing, man, messed up my mojo. And then Alina beat me in basketball today, all on Game Pigeon. But I did beat them at every other game that I played them in, okay? Connect 4, pool, whatever else. I was smashing them. Anyways, that's my time. I'll talk to y'all later. Fantastic job, everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Reese's Pieces, homies.